Today we're going to celebrate, as we said, the 2017-2018 basketball season, which both programs had historic achievements, and we're going to get to know more about the basketball community at PCC. But I guess first off, I should start with this. What do athletics mean, and how important are they?
Well, at PCC, having been the commissioner for so long, I've seen so much development on both men's and women's side of players coming in, not only excelling in the classroom, excelling on the basketball court, learning what it means to become a team player, and then going on to the next level. So it's been huge for student life.
As far as student life, I would say athletics plays a pretty vital component for the lives of our student athletes, as far as giving them opportunities to succeed both athletically and in the classroom as well, providing opportunities to go to institutions at a higher level, to be able to have their tuition and things of that nature covered, to be able to have a support system and various resources on campus they're able to utilize. So athletics is very impactful here at PCC.
Now, both programs had a very cool year, both really successful. But what would you say that PCC specifically, what can they do to grow it and kind of expand it? Because there's levels and there's higher heights that we can get to. But what would you say from the PCC perspective, but also within the NWAC, because I'm sure they're an institute and they can kind of help with some stuff. What would you say both PCC and NWAC can do to help the program grow?
I think first and foremost, for me, it would be letting all of PCC campuses realize that we do have sports. A lot of the campuses don't even realize that, as well as adding additional sports, which then provides full-time employment for staff.
Yeah, I would say, I'm sorry, what was the question, Paul?
What can PCC and the NWAC do to help, athletics grow even more?
Well, I would say us as an athletic department, we're in the process of kind of revitalizing athletics here at PCC, whether it's for our marketing efforts, retention efforts, and making sure we're also in compliance with the NWAC. The NWAC itself are also looking to up their game a little bit and progress to some of these levels of D2 and D1 conferences. So we're in their conference, and we also have to do our part in building athletics here at PCC. So stepping up our efforts in all aspects, including marketing, compliance, retention, and all those aspects. So
you mentioned the expansion of maybe adding more sports. Would there be a sport you would like to see, baseball, softball, any of those kind of sports you would like to see?
I think I'd like to see it. First of all, it's expensive to have athletic teams, so something more affordable, men's and women's cross country, as well as baseball and softball would be nice, as well as golf. I forgot to add, I think it's also crucial and important that PCC involves the community more. I think a lot of people, even right next door to us, don't even realize we have athletic teams at a high level. And so it's important to involve the community.
With talking about challenges, a lot of times people will drive by and they'll see stuff going on in the gym and won't really kind of know what it is that's going on. Or I guess, were those talk about some of the challenges, throughout the season? Maybe there's stuff that from a game day level, maybe there's institutional things, but this season in particular, what were some of the challenges you guys had to come across?
I would just say promoting and marketing our athletic events to the local community and to our various campuses is also a huge component. Being that our administrative staff is located at the Cascade campus, it can be sometimes hard to expand our efforts to the various campuses and centers we have throughout the state of Oregon. So being sure that we communicate to all departments and centers that we have that we are having these events and games, getting with the local businesses around the gym, having them promote the games a little bit, and just giving those conversations around town an opportunity to allow them to have these conversations. So,
Connor, I know you've been pretty active on the social media account sometimes, whether it's the open gym of getting the word out. How important is a tool like social media, especially with getting the word out? I mean, nowadays it's a lot more clickable. And
I mean, in this day and age, it's almost, you can't not have it. So You know, when I first came on, I was kind of alarmed we didn't have it at the time. So, you know, we're slowly but surely increasing our marketing efforts. We're getting our name out there, and we've been seeing the payoff just recently. We've had various events that we've marketed on our social media accounts, and we've seen a great turnout. So we're looking to continue to build on that, and hopefully we continue to see more success.
What were your favorite parts from this season? I know that it seemed like it was a while ago, but like any cool moments you remember?
I think for me it was I always enjoy attending the NWAC tournament. So for the past 3 or 4 years, I've been going up there supporting not only our men's team but our women's team. That's a huge deal. So just watching them play and be successful at that level for sure.
Sheesh, there were almost too many to recount for, but I would also say the NWAC championship tournament in Everett, and I would say the first win we had against Bellevue was on our men's team was a pretty great experience to come from behind win. It was pretty crazy to watch.
As much as 17, 18 at one point. It was,
oh my gosh.
And that was
something like that.
Something like that. And I was watching it on as we mentioned earlier, the social media stream. They had a YouTube channel, and I'm somewhat superstitious, so I didn't move too much, and I felt like that was a factor. But clearly, you guys turned it around in the second half. But like that, those are kind of cool moments. And as we'll talk later today about, both programs really did do a lot of great stuff. Finally, this is a tough. I'm gonna leave it open ended. Who's your favorite basketball player?
That's a tough question. For me, I grew up in a basketball family. My husband and I both played at the highest level. We named our son after Rasheed Wallace and our daughter after Dominique Wilkins. So those are my two favorite.
Okay.
Sheesh. You know, Paul, I'm a student of the game, so I would have to say our king and savior, LeBron James.
Okay.
2018 NBA World Champions.
They're going to get swept.
Okay.
A historic 3-0 come from behind win.
Full disclosure, the finals are currently going on, and Game 4 is tomorrow, and so they're coming back. Is that?
That is correct.
Okay, they're coming back. Okay, that would be a first. That'd be a first. But thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.